partner has problems with your girl best friend. Damn, Zeke, what would you do in that problem? Or if you're in a relationship and you got a girl best friend and like your girlfriend and that girl best friend, they clash a little bit.
You gotta see where the insecurity is coming from.
Yeah.
Because it could be that they've been cheated on by, like, see like a pattern that they've been cheated on by somebody. Like, there's always a person you're not supposed to worry about. You gotta worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I lay on the scale, you gotta glow. You gotta glow. She had my attention.
I'd like to welcome everyone to another episode of the Let's Get Podcast. I'm your host Zeke, and in this episode, my friend Simeon returning to speak about relationships and answering every relationship question ever asked. I'll give a warning that we are not relationship experts, and we cannot speak on all relationships and their situations. Now, they have a content warning for any strong language used in this episode, and hope you have a nice day and enjoy the show.
I've been good. Yeah, that's what that's one of the topics I want to talk about in this podcast. Like relationships in general.
Yeah.
Cause I'm in currently with my girlfriend. Her name is Brittany McNutt. She is a PCT, patient care technician. She just basically helps disabled, elderly, COVID patients at Gaylord Hospital. It's in Connecticut. We've been together almost a year. Almost a year. So it's going good. It's crazy that I just, I started a relationship with her a couple of months ago, and like a lot of people have been asking me on, like, how you guys doing it? Because I live in New York, she lives in Connecticut. I'm gonna be a warehouse manager with Amazon. She's gonna be in the medical field. Gonna be a PA. Like, how are you guys gonna like work that out and stuff? Honestly, it's a lot, but we communicate and we talk like every day. So every day we figure it out. We just get better. So there's some questions that I have here that I'm gonna answer about relationship. Like a lot of relationship questions a lot of people ask me, so I could give it out to the general public, so I could help other people in their relationships as well.
Yeah, because I am not an expert on relationships. See, I have
Yeah.
my business one. I've been working my whole life.
I feel it. It's all. I mean, nobody's at first is an expert. But when you get in it and you start learning things, you look at other people and their relationships and what they do, and you try to incorporate into what you guys do. Like a model relationship that like I talk to Brittany all the time about is Steph Curry and Aisha Curry. Like I just love their relationship. That's like awesome. Like it's so like pure and wholesome. I don't know how people can hate on that, but I just love it. It's nice.
That's a high school sweetheart right there.
Yeah.
She picked the right one. They picked the right one.
Right.
So it's like,
But let me see if I can find something real quick. So like first question I want to ask is one of them. How do you make a long distance relationship work? Right. Well, I say I like to think that love and wait, it must be in Frozen. Okay.
yeah.
No, but because I'm cycling through Zoom and like because my sister. If y'all didn't know, my sister's on my laptop, so I can't type or do anything. because I'm on my phone right now. Shout out to Samsung, got the S21 with a kickstand, so it's nice. Samsung gang, Android gang. My son Zeke got the S10.
Yeah, got the
Yeah, here we
all
go.
reliable.
Yeah. But yeah, how do you make long distance relationship work? So I say I like to think that love and distance don't really correlate with each other, unless the person that you love is like on Mars. Like if that girl or guy you love is mad far away from you, like if you're in New York and that goes in India or Pakistan or Australia, then it might be a little problem.
That's a different time zone. It's like that.
Yeah, you got like 20 hours away or something. Like if I want to see you, I have to book like a month in advance. But if somebody's like close to where you live in close proximity, like New Jersey, Philly, Connecticut, then you can make that work. That's fine because they're right there. Like a bus ride, a train ride, 2 to 3 hours in a car. That's fine. Because I like to think love and distance don't correlate, because a lot of people think that when you're in a long distance relationship, it gives you more incentive to cheat. All right. But I don't really think that's the case, because my girlfriend could be like in Brooklyn. I live in Queens. She could be in Brooklyn and still cheat on me. She could be across the street and still cheat on me. It doesn't matter where she is. Cheating could still happen, or the relationship still have problems, even if the person you love is still close by. It just matter on how much you love that person, if they reciprocate that same love back to you. Now, if that person again is in like Australia, then you got a case.
In the fourth dimension, you just like
You're right. Like if that person's on Jupiter or something, then you got a case. If they far away,
that's years.
yeah. then you got a problem.
I'm 27 right now. I'm gonna see when I'm 32.
Honestly, yo, the first time you see a girl is in like 5 years. You see her on the phone, you're like, oh, so this is what you look like. Interesting. I see that little wrinkle in your face, huh? That wasn't on the picture. It's nice. Also, make sure you communicate with each other. Oh, I froze again. Hold up. Sorry. Okay. Make sure you communicate with each other before and during the relationship. A lot of relationships don't really work because the communication is not there. A lot of people break up because a lack of communication. Like you guys are arguing all the time, you can never be on the same page. You think she's mad at this when she's actually mad at that, vice versa. You guys don't really talk much. You don't have really a lot of deep conversations. Don't get to know each other. Excuse me. My bad. I just finished eating breakfast and drinking a smoothie. Yes, I'm burping like crazy right now. I'm trying to hide it. Me and my girl have been talking to each other for about 4 years before we even started our relationship. We've been talking since the beginning of college until senior year. Like we just want to know each other more deeply, what each other wants. If we get a relationship, and she lives in Connecticut, I live in New York, how is it going to work out? But we make time to see each other, just stuff like that we talk about. And also if as all relationships will, you guys will have some disagreements. If we get in disagreement, well, the typical move would be, oh, don't talk to me. I'm out. I'm leaving. Hang up the phone, leave for like a day and come back. Or is it will be like, yo, okay, what were you mad at? Like, what did I do? Or okay, I know something happened. You're not seeming like yourself. Like, what's up? So if you guys just talk it out, um, the relationship will grow and be better, and it'll make disagreements and arguments and fights just dissipate, just go away eventually. A bond you uh, as a couple, just communicating. And a lot of people really don't. They don't know what to say or how to say it. It takes practice. It takes time. So just at least you're starting from somewhere rather than not starting at all. And lastly, make time to see each other. Right, these are the three things again for how do you make a long distance relationship work. Make time to see each other. So me and my girl, we both are focused on our career. She's going to be in the medical field. I'm going to be in the business world. How are we going to see each other? Because our time, the time we work is different. Because I work 4 days, she works, I don't know, randomly. It's like every month they give her a new schedule, so it's not set. It's not fixed. So how do I go around, the schedule differences and trying to see her? And so far I have, because I'm not working. But when work does start and you're both working, how do you see each other? Just try to find a day where you guys are available. It could be a day, 2 days, 3 days, and just either you make the sacrifice and go to her, or she makes the sacrifice and go to you. Some way when you had to meet up somehow. Or yeah, both make the sacrifice and meet up in the middle. And like, just go to like, Manhattan or the Bronx or something. Hang out, chill, just spend some quality time together. And then when that's over, go back home and just focus on yourself. So long distance relationships are good in a way that when you're not together, it gives you more time to focus on yourself and what you want to do with your career, your future. Like for me, I'm gonna be working Amazon. I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna play ball. I'm gonna get my car soon. I'm gonna be chilling with my boys. Have some type of social life, even though right now you can't really. And for her, she's gonna do the same. Focus on her career. Go to school, PA school, get that degree, make that money. Give me that money. I'm fine.
I'm
And
gonna stay
then
home dad.
yeah, she take care of me, sugar mom. No, but then when you guys are apart, then you focus on yourself. But when you're together, then you just with that person. So anything else around you just don't really matter. So that's my pointers on like how do you make a long distance relationship work. For those who out there who are in one, and it might be going down. These are my pointers to you. For those who are about to be in one, take heed to these tips. And for those who aren't, then again, still, take these tips because I like to think distance and relationship are not distance and love are not don't correlate unless she's in Mexico or something.
Mexico's not that far.
Or Cancun. Yeah, I know. It's like a plane ride. How long is Mexico from here? Like 6 hours? 7, 8?
They drive down.
Yeah.
It takes like a day to get to Florida, so it's probably like a couple of days.
All right, basically. Yeah, I think it's a couple of days, yeah. That's one question I've answered. Jeez, y'all, I have a whole list of questions here. Oh my goodness. Some of these questions my friend or friends have been asking me for the past couple of months.
You're like, I need an outlet to tell y'all so y'all can stop asking.
Yeah, honestly, because it's some of these questions are like common questions, like how do you okay, does insecurity ruin a relationship, um friendship over girlfriend, like how do you differ the two? What if your girlfriend doesn't like you going out all the time? um what if you have, trust issues with your partner and
Yeah,
like they say, yeah, like they say, oh, I'm at work, babe, and they not at work. They probably at the club or something. They probably at the park, at a bar or something. Like those are all the common issues that like a lot of people go through in a relationship. And I just want to I find some way to like give my opinion. Honestly, it's my opinion. It's not like um I'm not a doctor in relationship. If that even existed, I don't have a PhD in love, but it's but like, but I am learning a lot, and a lot of people look up to my relationship with me and Brittany, like my friends, my family, especially my family, because my family's huge. And other people that I just meet, they look up to us a lot. Even though I don't really post a lot of pictures on Instagram, it's on Snapchat that I posted. So I just try to be that beacon of hope and help to people who need it, relationship wise, and also life in general. So I guess I just go down the list, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. 1, what if your partner has problems with your girl best friend? Damn, Zeke, what would you do in that problem? Or if you're in a relationship and you got a girl best friend, and like your girlfriend and that girl best friend, they clash a little bit.
You gotta see where the insecurity is coming from.
Yeah.
Because it could be that they've been cheated on by, like, see like a pattern that they've been cheated on by somebody, like, there's always a person you're not supposed to worry about. You gotta worry about.
Mm-hmm.
So they see the pattern, and then it's like, hey. Or it could be like the person just has like insecurities in general, just like, I don't trust anybody, and I want to control the situation. So you gotta see what's the root of it. This could be also could just be a whole misunderstanding. Like this person, like me and this person, we just friends, we just been friends forever, and it's just like somebody who has my back and I have their back. And then you gotta let the person, like, the girlfriend know, like, okay, cool, this is who the person is. Pretty sure this person has no interest in me. It's been like how many years? At a certain point, you gotta say something.
Right.
Then,
so, go ahead.
And then with the insecurities, then you gotta see if it's even worth to be in a relationship. Not because like that person, like your girl best friend, got in the way of it, but it's more of what you call it. This person is not stressing you around other females or women in general. Then you just like, okay, this is not the right situation for me at the moment. So it's not like choosing one of the, it's not choosing one or the other. It's just seeing what's the root of this, what's the root of the situation.
All right. Beethoven right there. Mozart. You have a whole orchestra. I like that. So they're basically, geez Louise. Basically, what you just said. My answer to this will be like my answer to almost every question. Just communicate. If you're in a relationship with a girl, right? Actually, hold up. So this will be easier. My mom bought these things from Bed Bath and Body Works. So I'm in a relationship with the ocean, right? Oh, actually, no, that sounds bad. I'm in a relationship with. That sounds bad. Hold up, let me check the other one. I'm in a relationship with Teakwood, right? And me and Teakwood, we hitting it off. We jamming. she's smelling good, and then I got my best friend, clean slate. We've been best friends for a long time. And me and Clean Slate hang out on occasion sometimes. And Teak was like, yo, bro, we together. Like, is this something about Clean Slate that you like? No, Clean Slate is this one. Is this something about Clean Slate that you like that I don't have? Like, what's going on? That's where the insecurity come in. Because Teakwood believes that, Clean Slate, you probably attracted to Clean Slate. Clean Slate probably has something that you don't have, or maybe you guys gelled better. Or maybe you just don't like Teakwood anymore, and you're trying to find somebody else. So my answer would be, if both of them don't clash, right? If Teakwood feels offended by Clean Slate or vice versa, then you communicate. Just first talk to your girlfriend and see like what happened, what's bugging you, and how can you fix it. And luckily, if your girl doesn't tell you to cut her off, she'll probably be like, I don't like the way you're acting around Clean Slate, change it. Like, you're acting different around her than you are with me, or you're behaving different around her than you are with me. And it's kind of giving me the vibe that you like her more than you like me. So then you reassure her. Reassurance. Oh my God. You see, they should have made a class in college called relationships or something, where you just teach relationship tips. Why don't they even do that? I have no idea. Reassurance is so key in a relationship. Men don't know that. And I've been trying to tell my friends, some men don't know that girls need to be reassured constantly. Like, we have to keep telling them, hey, you're beautiful. Hey, you're gorgeous. We love you. Just to make them feel beautiful and make them feel secure. Like, you don't want to give off the vibe that you might be losing interest in her, or you might be losing feelings, because that's where insecurities arise. So that's where reassurance is like key in everything. So men, we got to do a better job of reassuring our girlfriend, if you have one, or reassuring, the person you're talking to. So then you talk to Ocean Slate. You be like, yo, Ocean Slate, what's good, bro? Like, me and you, we need to stop talking like the way we talking. We talking a little too fruity. You be hitting my phone with the, yo, what you doing? You looking so good in this picture. Like, you need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it goes that far, then you need to tell them to stop it. But if it's just a regular friendship, tell that person that, hey, I don't like us hanging out so often. Cause when you tell Ocean Slate, when you explain Ocean Slate, how to explain this? Because I want to say that, don't say it's your girl's idea. It's not your girl's fault. It's getting your mind to tell that person to chill. Say that's you. Because your girl's going to feel like it's her fault that you're ruining our friendship. Right? It has to be on you. Like, do you really want to make your girlfriend feel better? If you do, then you'd be like, hey, friend, hey, Ocean Slate. Hey, Ocean Slate, let's calm down on the talking, the hanging out. Like, we could still do that, but not to the full extent that we've been doing it for the past month. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at my call logs, and it's you, and then it's my girl, and then it's you, and it's my girl. Like, we need to chill that out. So that's how you would, fix that problem. Now, if your girlfriend tells you to cut her off, then that's another problem. Do I have the answer to that? I have no idea.
I think it also depends on relation, like a romantic relationship versus a friendship,
Right.
and how people rank those. Because a lot of times I feel that people do the like the progression, like you start like strangers, then you progress into a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and then but I feel like you can be romantically relate attracted to somebody, but not be friends with them. And then you can be friends with somebody and not romantically attracted to them. Just like there's a who that I chill with. And I think that a lot of people
No,
don't, a lot of people don't understand those two things could be both be true.
yep. I believe that's another question I have. Actually, wait, my thing froze. Yeah, you're gonna be editing these things, right?
Oh god no. It'll be frozen. I am lazy.
Okay. That's because my thing freezes and you just see me smiling. Hold up. Okay. Second question: does insecurity ruin wait? Didn't I just say that?
But like, I don't know.
No.
You probably read it,
Does
but you didn't answer it.
Yeah, I didn't probably didn't answer it. Does insecurity ruin a relationship? Damn. Does
Yeah.
it?
I mean,
What you think, Zeke?
if it doesn't get addressed, yeah. Because if you're insecure, that means there's something that's bothering you, and then either party, man, woman, man, woman, woman. It could be you can start thinking like you start making the story up in your head of what's going
Mm-hmm.
on, and then you start
Yeah,
acting on those instead of seeing what's the truth. You could be right, you also could be wrong. You could be half right, you could
that
be
is
half
true.
wrong.
Damn, bro, you just said everything I was about to say. Keep going, keep going.
I
I
mean,
mean, it's your podcast.
I just be watching people. Like I've never been in a relationship, but I'm just like half the things because I was on a different podcast with like I managed to meet to keep the conversation going. Talk about like black
Mm-hmm.
men trash, and like one of the questions was like the black men like lose women trust after they get it. It was like a lot of times people aren't speaking before they get in a relationship. They just like this person attractive, and then they kind
Right,
of just fall into a relationship. Like, well, we're
right.
hanging out a long time. What are we? And you get to see.
Oh my god. Yo, that's funny. Yo, oh my god, you didn't find him attractive a month in. Then they'd be like, oh, what are we?
Like I don't know,
I don't know.
farmers.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
We are finding dreamers. I don't know.
What are we? That's funny. Iconic question. But does insecurity ruin a relationship? Yeah, I basically just answered it. My answer was and literally what you just said. If it doesn't get addressed, then yeah, it can. Um, if let's go back to this situation again. Teakwood and Clean Slate. This is my girlfriend, by the way. Teakwood. I don't know if I pronounced this right. And Clean Slate. Clean Slate is my best friend who's a female, right? For this question, I'm gonna keep Clean Slate out of it. So we're gonna have my girlfriend Teakwood. Does insecurity ruin a relationship? If not addressed, it can, because that girl, as Zeke said, 10,000 thoughts are gonna go in her head in a minute. Like, why is he not hanging out with me? Like, he doesn't say I look beautiful anymore. Like, he doesn't kiss me or hug me or do any of this that he used to do in the past. And then she's gonna start jumping to conclusions. thinking this, that, and the third. And then eventually, you not realizing what the hell's going on in your relationship, she's gonna hit you with that, babe, we need to talk. And you're gonna be like, talk about what? And then she's gonna explain everything, and then, she leaves. And you're gonna be like, what? I thought we were good. Nah, bro. And you talk to your girl. But for that, to answer that one, just talk to her about, or just set up like, what do you call it? Bi-weekly or monthly check-ins. I didn't know how important a check-in was. Like in college, we do check-ins for like in Zeke, I think we did check-ins and you talk to your counselor or something. I'm like, I don't need a check-in for it. It's man stupid. And I realized you low-key need a check-in. You just check in with your girl, see how she's doing, how's the relationship going. Like, hey, babe, are you feeling good? Am I doing anything wrong? Do I need to improve on anything? How am I as a boyfriend? What I think you need to do this. I don't like when you do that. I feel like we need more time together. And then just talk and try to work it out. Again, it's going to take some time because the first time you try to talk with her, it might not come out as planned, but if you keep talking, then you'll eventually get to a conclusion.
So I check in and be like, I broke my arm. Like, since when? Like, so out the loop. Like, so the fashion statement.
Right. Third question. Boom. This one's debatable. What if your girlfriend doesn't like you going out? Now, what does that mean, going out? Like, that's very vague. Let's say she doesn't like you going out to clubs and parties. Then what do you do?
Yeah, you gotta see. It probably go back to like the one with the best friend, but like what they perceive.
Mm-hmm.
Because you always see the memes like girls night out versus guys night out, and the guys night out, I forgot my Bible. You like,
yeah. Yeah.
It depends on how you are at a party. Because there's a lot of things. Like if you go to a party by yourself, how are you at a party? Do you get drunk? Do you do stupid things when you're drunk? And then it's like also who are your friends, and then how do your friends influence you versus when you're by yourself? Because you might not, because a lot of times we have friends, and a lot of things we just kind of just like go over our head because we've been friends for years, so like we got close to them, and then somebody outside our party can see the negativity that's happening, and then because a lot of times you just going with the flow, like, oh, this person's actually been trying to like harm or like bad influence. Then it's like when you go out, also, are you trying to go out? Will you guys plan something ahead of time and then you try to go out the day of? Or like you guys or like having an argument and then you go out, so you just try to see what's like the pattern.
Right.
So a lot of things you
sorry. I thought you would keep going. I keep going.
Not because a lot of things go into it, and then both parties could be wrong. Like everything, there's three sides to everything, like left, right, and then like in the middle.
All right, so you're right again. Jeez, yo, Zeke, you never wrong, bro. What's going on? You like LeVar Ball, never lost. But yeah, basically right. It depends on a lot of things. Again, if people see me doing this, like fixing this, my earbuds for some reason is like not staying in my ear. It keeps falling out, so I got to keep adjusting it every second. And like people with glasses, I don't know if you ever do this, but you have to scratch your nose every second and do this with your glasses. I don't know. It's something I do like 24/7. But again, you hit the nail right on the head. So one, it depends on where you're going. If you go to a party or club, you know the environment, the atmosphere. You know what you're about to get into. Like, come on, bro.
There's also people who like to party because, like, if I have a party, it's usually with my friends, and I'm just
Right.
hanging out with them. I'm not really like trying to look for anything. I'm just like, I'm here because they're here.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, it's true. Yeah, it depends where you go, and then when you're there, how do you act? You know, like if I go to a club. Oh, let's go back. So it depends on where you go, right? If you go to a party or club, then you know what you're about to get into. But if you go into like a restaurant or a movie, should I say movie theater? Why not? A movie theater or an activity like rock climbing or something or bowling, then that's fine. That's fine. You guys could work that out. Be like, hey, we're just gonna go bowling. It's nothing serious. But if you go to the club or a party and you know what you're about to do, and you know how you act, like if you start chugging down shots and you smoke, get high, sniff a line of coke or something, you just go buck wild, pop in some pills or something, then you got a problem. Because I don't think I will like anybody doing that. But if you like tone it down a little bit and you take some shots, you get a little drunk, because there's different levels to getting to enjoying yourself at a party. Because you could really go all out and do what I just said, get all the pills and all that stuff. You could go down a little bit and be like, just vibing, having fun, just chilling. I could be like all the way down, and just chill, like you just vibing. Don't ever go all the way top. Don't be stupid and go crazy. The middle to the bottom low is cool. Like you just vibing, you chilling. You then play some music, you dancing. That's fine. But if you just get too drunk and you go to a girl and you start flirting or making out with her, then you got a problem. It also depends on if the people around you, the friends, are kind of entice you to do it. Like if you're in a relationship and you're a little drunk and you're in like a little corner just dancing and by yourself or something, and your friends come be like, yo, look at that girl right there, she bad, she looking at you, and go dance on that. And you're like, nah, bro, I'm fine, I'm chilling right here in the corner by myself, I got my little rotten my little thing. He's like, nah, bro, look at her, she looking at, she's staring at you, bro, she got that dead eyes staring at you. I'm like, nah, bro, I'll be good. If they like persuade the girl to come on me, then they, those guys don't really, respect the relationship you have with your girl to that extent. So at parties, that's where you kind of see where your real friends are. Because if you're in a relationship, and you see sorry, I just played that for a second. If you're in a relationship and your friends want you to go dance on somebody else that's not your girl, that's a little problem. But if you're drunk and you're gonna go dance on them and your friends tell you not to, then those are some A1 bros you got there. And also I gotta touch on this point. If you go have fun with your girl, but sorry, if you're at a party and you're a little drunk and you go have fun with a girl and your boys be like, I don't see nothing. Yeah, then the A1 boys, I just gotta. I don't support that. I don't support that at all. I don't. But I'm saying if it does happen, then Hey, that's your boys. Yeah. But again, I don't support that. But it can happen.
It also depends on how, when you started going out. Did you go out before the relationship and you just continue
Right.
what you do, or you started going during the relationship? Then that could be like a signal for you that something's wrong on your end, that you're trying to escape something. And then there's
Yep.
also a lot of times people forget that when you get into a relationship, you're still two individuals.
Mm-hmm.
That you guys still have to like operate as their own person.
So what do you mean by that?
Like a lot of times people just like they assume like you see a couple like you ask like where they have to be attested to hit at all times. You know, they can't be like you can't see one without the other. Like what happens to like you see like person A, where's person B? Like they're not like their own person. Like all your interests have to align at all times. Not not saying interests but like hobbies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys could be into two totally different things. I remember like Kevin Says talking about him and his wife, they got to like the point where they could order different food from like DoorDash. Like they don't have to get the same meal.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, yeah, sometimes somebody wants steak, somebody wants lobster. You don't have to have the same meal to be in a relationship. You can be like, okay, cool. I respect what you want, you respect what I want, and then we can go from there.
I agree. You know what? I'm about to take this thing off. This thing's annoying. Can you can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to just take this off. I don't know because I keep doing this because it keep coming out. I have to get a bit of earbuds or something or headphones or
Like your
something.
girl saying you like answer. What's the question? How you answer the question? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see the next one. Friendship over girlfriend. Friendship over relationship. Relationship over friendship. Which one do you value more? Oh, damn.
I'm a person who always looks for what's ever going to be the best for me and whatever is going to be the best long term. So, granted, I'm also a loyal person. Like we've been friends for a minute and nothing really bad happened. I haven't seen or heard anything on your end that you've been behind my back or anything. I haven't done anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
Then, but like the loyalty over time is also a factor. It also depends on like what's best long term because both relationships and friendships are they could be temporary or permanent. And I don't think one's more than the other. Just a different emotion. Because like I said before, people go on like the spectrum, but like they can operate on the same wavelength. Not the same wavelength, but the same level.
Right. So you're saying it kind of depends on. Well, my answer is it depends on the person.
Yeah.
But right. So
Like
I
if my
I
friend,
believe it. Sorry, go ahead.
like if I'm in a toxic relationship, I'm gonna choose my friendship over the toxic relationship. But if my
Oh,
friend,
toxic relationship? Of course, of
no,
course.
yeah, like that's like an
Yeah.
obvious example. But like if like my friend, we in business together, we like doing stuff like that, and like this is like a real like beneficial, and the relationship is just like somebody I'm cool with, but like I ain't trying to really die for, and like it's just like yeah, I'm in a relationship with this person, but like there's nothing really like more than that. It's just like okay, you might have to choose a friendship, but like the relationship is like this person we here together, this person has my back no matter what in the relationship. And then the friendship is
Mhm.
more of like I see you every once in a while and we
Yeah.
still friends, but like we ain't like hanging out all the
Yeah.
time. We
That's true.
even then like friendship we don't hang out all the time, but like it's like
Hmm.
somebody just like yes, we're friends, but we ain't like that friends like that close.
Yeah. I feel you. My answer probably it depends on the person. Um, I I'm a friendly person, right? But I'm not. I'm not gonna go to the flirting type. No, I'm a friendly person. But I think, but I like to let my girlfriend feel uh not welcome, but I guess comfortable around my friends. And if she doesn't, then we'll work that out when we get there. So around my boys, I think my girlfriend and my boys are cool. Like they're vibing. Um, around other people, we have yet to see that. But if I were to put my friends over Brittany or Brittany over my friends, I don't know. Because I agree with you. A friendship, like we're not gonna see each other every day, unless we're in business. Like if I start a business with you, then obviously I'm gonna see you every damn day. But if we're not in a business, if we're not in a business and you doing your own thing, I'm doing my own thing, then I'm gonna see my girl more often because I have a lot of more time away from you. Um, would I put one over the other? Um, I'm not going to say anything that cause an argument. When you because you gonna put this video up and then gonna be 1,000 people hitting up my line like, yo, what's going on? I think girl, what's going on?
I thought we were friends. What you
Yeah, you put your friends over
mean?
your girl. I'm not, you know what?
But
Because
also,
this go ahead.
I think it's also like not like it's situational, but like something like the situation doesn't mean every single time you're gonna choose
Right.
one or the other. Like so on Tuesday you might have to choose your friend. Like in this situation, it's beneficial right now. You gotta choose them real quick. But then like if you like your child being born, you'll choose a girl over your friends and be like, hey, I got
Of
something to
course.
do. There's like another one. My child about to be born. I'm gonna choose my relationship over. So I'm not still like a lot of times people like once you make that decision, I choose my friends over my relationship. That's it every single time. Like no, sometimes you gotta choose one or the other. It's like the sacrifice on both sides they have to make. Like hey, like going back, I'm still an individual. I still have people in my life that's outside of you. So
Hmm.
if you start circling and start taking a person away from their outside relationships, then that becomes like more abusive. That's how like a lot of people get trapped in like their the relationship isolated.
Hmm.
They start paying in mind like this is the only person that's there for me. And they have to deal with whatever they deal with to be with them. And that's not how you're supposed to be acting like for anybody.
I agree because it's personally speaking, when like my boys want to like go out or something, I usually tell my girl like everywhere I go, I tell my girl, I'm like, yo, I'm going out this, I'm going there, I'm doing this, um, and I tell her with who to make her feel reassured. Um, recently, I literally talked to her a couple of days ago. I told her I was going out with a friend, and she was like, she felt some type of way, but we talked about it. So now I know that even if she doesn't know this person, I'm still gonna say I'm going out with my boy Angel or Taj or Kareem or something, so that even if she don't know them, she knows who they are. You know, it's not just I'm going with my friend. It's mad vague. I didn't know that, so I learned that recently. Which is some people may look at that like, well, that's common sense, but sometimes common sense really ain't that common. Um, but I agree with you. So everywhere I go, tell my girl, yeah, I'm doing this or that or third. Um, I also tell her that, hey, the boys and I are planning something. Um, didn't we have something planned that day too? And she'd be like, oh yeah, we supposed to go sightseeing or something. And I'm like, oh snap, we planned that like a month ago, didn't we? And I was like, damn. So now I gotta tell the boys I can't go because I made prior arrangements. So if something like that ever happens, choose. In my opinion, I would choose the one your prior arrangement, the one you made first.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Right. And if it's something special, like your anniversary, a date, um, giving birthday, anything with your girl, that should come over, hanging out with your boys. Because you can hang out with your boys any day of the week. I mean, if you want to play ball, we could play ball next week, this week. Ain't gonna change. But see your girlfriend, especially my situation, it's an hour drive. Like to go see her, it takes 3 hours. Like I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get there at what 7, 8. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that. And what we got? I had 2 more questions. That was quick.
I always choose myself first. Just like you always gotta
Right.
remind yourself, like, take care of myself, then I can take care of others.
Right. Something happened over there? I heard a siren.
I live right next to a firehouse.
Oh, wait, where do you live? Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens,
Brooklyn, that's that.
Besta, Jamaica, Queens.
You guys are far. That's a $40 Uber ride.
Yeah, honestly. It's crazy. I was out with my boys one day. Shout out to my boy Derek. He lives in Far Rockaway. Boy, his Uber, I think it was Lyft or Uber, was $130 something to get from Manhattan. We was at Empanada Mama's from Manhattan to Far Rockaway. It's $130 something. I live on a plane ride to Miami. Bro, bro, but it was about half that price, bro. Bro, I gotta go to Miami and come back with the same price it takes him to go to Far Rockaway.
Yeah.
Jeez. But next question: what's appropriate in a friendship when you're in a relationship? What can you say to your friends that's appropriate when you are in a relationship with your girlfriend?
Where the girls at? Yo, where they at? Bring out the radar, but yo, like, this is us. This is where they at.
So what you think, Zeke? What can you say that's appropriate in a friendship? And for this purpose, we're gonna use a friendship with a girl, right? I mean, we're gonna use it for everyone because that's the most common issue, So you with your girl best friend, clean slate. It's your girl best friend. What can you say to her that's appropriate because you're in a relationship with Teakwood? Can you flirt? Can you not? Can you say she looks pretty? Can you not?
I mean, if you say she looks pretty, you would say something like, that's like a basic compliment to say it to anybody, like, hey, you look pretty, you look nice today. I mean, nothing behind it. It's like, hey, like if somebody had nice sneakers, I doesn't mean I want their sneakers. I'm gonna go rob them. Like, hey, what size you are? Doesn't mean that. It's like, hey,
go rob them.
All it means like, hey, those sneakers caught my eye. They caught my attention. I'm letting you know that, and then I'll be on my day.
Right.
Doesn't mean well, like, yo, what's good? What size you wear? Sounds like my size.
Size you wear look like my size. You wear a 7? Nah, I'm a 9, but I know somebody who is a 7.
So like, if you compliment the person, they shouldn't be like, hey, or like, I guess if you get like descriptive with like, sexual, then like maybe that might be something, but like, it's also everybody has their own different thresholds of what they feel like. Because a lot of times we get stuck in our head, or stuck in our own experiences, and everybody's like, hey, this is what's normal for us, and then somebody else is like, they have their own normal, and you both are right, because everything is all about how you perceive things and how you react to things.
Okay. My bad. I'm hearing you, but I'm looking back at
the
question.
So like I said, my friend's pretty. That means they look good. Then Yeah,
Mm.
because like essentially, like a romantic relationship doesn't always have to be on looks. It could be on someone vibe. A lot of times, I find somebody attractive, like this is a vibe, just give me like, oh, I like the way this person, I feel around this person. And like it does not be like the looks, it's like just the energy I get from them.
I agree. I agree. This is something that a lot of people, a lot of questions. It's a common question. Just put it at that. Um, what's appropriate? Let's say you have a girl best friend and you have a girlfriend. What's appropriate that you can say to the girl best friend that the girlfriend doesn't take the wrong way? For men who don't know, so for men who don't know the answer to this, just ask your girlfriend. Like, just ask her, be like, "Yo, I have this friend. Her name is Xbox. Because I'm looking at my Xbox right now. I just said Xbox. Her name is Xbox. Oh wait, what am I doing? Forget Xbox. Her name is her name is Clean Slate. Her name is Clean Slate. Like, how do I act? Like, I don't know what to say anymore because I'm in a relationship. And your girlfriend would just tell you. Hopefully, again, she doesn't tell you to cut her off. But if she doesn't tell you to cut her off, then she'll tell you, this, that, and a third is appropriate. And for men who just, you don't feel like asking your girlfriend, want to take the challenge up upon yourself, keep it PG-13, right? Not rated R. Don't flirt with her. You could give her compliments. You say, "Oh, I like that dress. That looks nice." It's not bad. But try your best not to idolize her. Don't try to put her above your girlfriend because that's not what you're supposed to do. That's your friend, right? Um, I said don't flirt, right? Don't flirt. That's number one. Don't flirt at all. If she tries to flirt with you, just skirt. Don't. We're not doing that.
Just make sure you
And
go
you
to
can have
HR.
right. I'll take it to HR. Yeah, that's basically it. That's all I gotta say. Just be careful what you say. You can say anything, but just be careful what you say. Just make it PG-13.
Don't
Don't
go to
put.
HR. Don't become a hashtag.
Yeah, that's basically it, man. Just don't flirt. Don't say nothing that she's gonna take you to HR for harassment or something. Don't go crazy. Um, don't say nothing that might cause you to be in trouble. Just be cautious of what you say and the impacts it may have. Um, yeah. But last question. I was trying to write this last question just now. It's a question like everyone almost has. What if? Because I wrote the question, but when I'm thinking about saying it, doesn't make sense. What if you like this girl and you don't know if she likes you back, and you're really trying to get her? What do you do? That's like everyone's question.
That's anybody on both sides.
Yeah, like if that ass, that's a coin toss. If you like this person and um you don't mom just came in, my bad. If you like this person and you don't know what to do to see if they like you back, what do you do? Any advice?
I say just like try to gauge it, and I mean like don't like force anything. Just see how they act around with you, because they say with like women, because like we both heterosexual, so like when women, they will let you know like by their actions and how they interact with you. and they give their time with you, get your space, but not everybody's like that. So I say let's see if they're comfortable with you, if they see if you ask something, they're like, all right, cool, just I say I don't want to say gay time, I don't want to be intrusive, always be around them, call them 24/7. That's just crazy. That's creepy. Just chill with that.
Yeah. Just relax.
Someone say my advice and be like, all right, cool. On this episode, he said, find their address at something house. It's with binoculars. Just to see what they think. He think about you at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's no, I didn't say it like that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we're both friendly people. Sometimes we're just friendly. And that's how you are with everybody. It's I'm naturally with some naturally outgoing person, loud, speak to everybody. And some people are reserved, but they said might have feelings with you also. So and then a lot of things what people don't do is they don't ask.
Right.
They don't
That's true.
Hey,
that's true.
Do we have feelings with each other? I have feelings with you. And sometimes they might not. And you just gotta deal with that. And then that's the problem when people can't deal with rejection. And that's a whole incel thing, that's a whole other issue.
Basically.
And then we gotta deal with it, and now we gotta be like, I am not a threat. And then that's it's I'm not a threat. I'm just trying to live life. I'm trying to walk down the street.
Right. I'm trying to be me, man. I'm trying to live. But yeah, I agree. My advice for this one is probably just continue to talk to this person. Yeah, just continue to talk, and eventually you guys will. You'll know. So talk to this person. What's up?
You might fall into a relationship. Just hey, we've been around each other so long. Yet again, what are we? And just I guess we do.
What are we? Yeah, that what are we question. Love that question. That's just funny. But yeah, that's how me and my girlfriend got into. We just kept talking, and then after that, we just fell in it. But for some people, rewind. My advice would be to continue to talk to them. If you can, go out with them. Try to build friendship, and then keep going to try to build our relationship. Right. Get to know them more, and get to know if this is something you really want to be in. Try. I know you may like this person, he may look bad, and you're like, oh, I want to be with them, but do you really want to be with them? You maybe just want to, for the one time and then dip.
Might get you bored.
Yeah, you just wasting time. If you really want something serious, right? If you really want a relationship with substance, something serious, somebody to build your future with, then talk to them and know more about them. Get to know them.
And it's okay if they say no. Just move on. Just
honestly,
people. Jesus.
Billions of people in this world. I mean,
there's 1.8 billion people. You're gonna find somebody else.
Right. And just talk to them. That's pretty much it. Continue to talk, hang out with them, go out, and then when you feel like you guys are on at a point where you're flirting, she's flirting back, she feels comfortable around you, then you ask, hey, what are we? Not playing. Then you ask, her, hey, do you like me? And she'll probably be like, oh, yeah, maybe, yeah, not feeling something. And he's like, all right. Yeah, he's like, yeah, all right, but so then you continue the relationship. So just for now, just keep working at it, keep going, and then when you guys feel comfortable, then ask her. Again, this is for something serious, right? If you just want to, one time for the one time.
Then at that moment, be honest. Be like, hey.
Yeah, be honest with yourself. What do you really want? But yeah, that's it. That's all the questions I have for now. So relationship. Sorry, go ahead.
You can tell. I remember I got one girl number. And I was trying to be wingman for somebody I just met at the party, and then I was like, but then being funny, I'm just like, like you can tell.
Right.
And sometimes people be convincing themselves of something that's not there because they want it so bad. They be ignoring that confirmation bias. They be ignoring the things that doesn't fit their narrative.
Mm-hmm. Also, sorry, go ahead.
No, then no, go ahead. I lost my train of thought.
No, I'd be like that. I wanted to say that if you and this girl don't work, I'm a very religious dude, so I believe that God probably didn't make it work for a reason.
My bad.
Maybe maybe she wasn't the right one for you, and then you'll find Miss Right or Mr. Right later down the line.
And like just move on.
Yeah, right. Honestly, keep moving. And if it doesn't work, be like, okay, that's fine. Try to brush it off, and then focus on yourself. Right, focus on your career, your future, your family. If you have to, um, what do you want to do with your life, right? And then when you do that, like they will come. Like you'll see girls coming, and you'll be like, I like that. That's cool. And then again, you'll have your chance again.
One time, this girl, she shoved her whole shoulder to my shoulder, and I was like, okay, now you play games. This is junior year. I'm like, oh, now you want to play games? I see.
It's trying to get at you. Where I found something. Let me see. Oh, I want to show. I don't know if you guys can even see this. Can you see? Okay. So this is a picture of me and my girl.
Nice.
Yeah. This is for her birthday. I can't put this thing back in here. All right, whatever. But that was on her birthday. We went out to a nice restaurant, and I felt rich. Spent a calm, I think $30. Felt rich that day. Yeah, honestly, bro. Yo, Connecticut, bro, it is cheap. Bro, it is cheap. It is cheap. It's cheap. It is cheap. It's cheap. Like we went to Chick-fil-A. I got a Chick-fil-A meal for $7. Bro, $7. A Chick-fil-A meal. I go to New York Chick-fil-A, but it's like 12, 11. Like, bro, what?
I might go Amazon. You got jobs over there?
Yeah. Honestly, I might move over there.
Gotta hit the transfer.
In about 10 years, I might move up to Connecticut. Who knows?
Okay. I'll say 2 more things on my end. My mom always said, well, like if you're trying to give her somebody, she said like a woman on my instance, like even if it's like a dude, just always be friends with them first. And then respect that more, and then you can see in that time period, you can see if you can even be around this person for like more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. 10 minutes. You planning on moving out?
Oh, definitely. I've been trying to get a job, so I got to save up.
Nice. I'm talking about moving out of New York.
So that depends on business. I would say number one is business. So I think about having different places in different states. So it's like I could just move there, or like have a place to stay there if I'm doing business.
Okay.
And then another thing for like relationships, I would say like Tim Tanamangsu, formerly Timothy De La Ghetto. He was talking about how his long distance relationship allowed him and his wife to live like their own persons, their own people. And now they don't have to they don't rely on each other. Not like rely on each other, but like they're not at each other's hip all the time.
I like that. Yeah, after this, you got to send me that guy's name.
You don't know Timothy Delgado?
Oh, Timothy Delegato. Oh, okay. I heard Timothy, but I didn't hear the Delegato
Yeah.
part. Oh, wilding out.
Yeah, but
Wilding.
now you go
Wilding.
back to your name, Tim Tanamangsu.
That's his name?
Yeah, his real name is Tim Tanamangsu.
I didn't even know that, bro. I've been calling him. I've been calling him Timothy Delegato the whole time. I didn't know his real name was Tim something something. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Tim something something. I can't say that. Tim Simalu. Something
Tim
like
Tanamangsu. Like when I do the transcript, I'm like, oh.
that.
This is wife used to live in Canada until she moved to the States and everything right now. And then there's another long distance relationship for years.
Okay. I gotta read up on that. I didn't even know about that.
Just had his first daughter.
Oh, that's what's up. Congrats, Tim. Tim Simalu.
Tim some soup. He just like, what?
Tim Sushi, something. Yeah, but do I have some advice for some guys out there? Just for now, focus on yourself. You know, go to the gym. Actually, it's good for girls too. Guys and girls, focus on yourself. Go to the gym. Try to build mental health. Meditate. Change what you eat.
Get your confidence up.
Right.
The number one thing for insecurity.
Honestly, just try to look good. Make your body is like, again, your body is your holy temple, right? So take care of your body. You only have one body. You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of your body. So, eat good. I'm learning how to cook now, which is nice. So I'm cooking like baked mac and cheese, okra, and the Guyanese style of cooking it.
Are you doing okra? Oh no.
Yeah. Chicken, baked chicken. I'm gonna learn how to make honey glazed salmon next week. I post these stuff on my Snapchat and Instagram. So I'm learning how to make my own food instead of like buying and wasting money. So just like my advice to everybody out there, guys and girls, just try to grow as an individual. Try to build yourself. Again, build your brand. Find out what you want to do in life. If you want to help people, if you want to be a manager, if you want to be a business owner, if you want to work in the medical field, technology field, whatever. Just study and then work your butt off to get there. Also, look into stocks. It's crazy. A lot of people have been into stocks. I go on Instagram and that's all I see, son. Everywhere, everyone is into stocks now. It's crazy because I like it because now the minority group is now learning about, the stock market and trading and investing, which is actually good. She should have been doing for years now, but I don't know why. My boy Angel, shout out to Angel Salcedo. He's put me onto some stocks. I mean Kareem. He's put me onto some stocks. He also put me onto this thing called NBA Top Shot. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Probably.
It's like NBA highlights, and it has value to it, money value, like monetary value to it. So like a LeBron James, it's cards, by the way. So each card is an NBA highlight, and each card has a value. So it'll be like LeBron James dunk, and that costs like $10,000.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's just starting to blow up. I didn't know about this, and then Angel told me about it. I did some more research. I'm like, it seems interesting. And literally this morning, I went on Snapchat and I see on the right side it was like I think $250,000 for a Giannis dunk. I was like, wait, what the hell is this? And I click it, and I was like, oh, it's the NBA Top Shot. So it's starting to grow. So everybody just get into stocks, get into investing, get into, if you're a fan of NBA Top Shot. That's pretty much it. Oh, also, sorry, I've been down for a hot minute now, but um, I started this Instagram page about like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks. Um, it's called Inspire You Today. Hopefully, I'll put in a link or something. I don't know, do something. I'm not really looking. Yeah. I'm not. The focus of this Instagram page is not to make money and get my followers up to like 1 million. It's not. It's just to inspire people and motivate people. Because I lost a good friend um this month, the beginning of this month. Like I grew up with him. I'd known him since elementary school, and then after his death, like that kind of changed me for the better. I've been eating better. I've been exercising at home. Um, I've been focusing more on like investing and stuff. And also in my future Amazon. I'm getting a car soon, so you'll see that on my Instagram and Snapchat all over. So that his death kind of inspired me to create like a page. Every day on it, I post like an inspirational quote, motivational quote for people, to get up and chase, their dream. I realize that a lot of people out there are not motivated. They're not really inspired to, get out of bed and go work. And that has some negative effects on their life. And, they may be going through a lot of family issues, financial issues, emotional, mental, physical. They may go through a lot of stuff. So I just made this page to like help inspire them. And there's a quote that's mine. Like I just made it up. It was like, I think it's on the page. It's let's see if I can remember my own quote. You go through the things in life because you're the only one equipped enough to handle it. So I go through my problems because only I can solve my problems. Now, whether I want to or not, that's up to me. But if somebody else is in my shoes, what will they do? Well, they probably do a better job. They probably won't. But I know I'm in my shoes, and I'm the only one that could solve my issues. So I have to work my butt off to do it. Some people are not motivated, and they don't solve the issues, and they just let it arise. And some people, they are motivated and they solve it. I have to put a quote on today. I forgot. Maybe I'll just let it pass and do it tomorrow. But the quote for today, I'll post it tomorrow probably. It's something I made up again. Like I make these things up when I'm in the shower. It has to do with fear and limitless. Because my girl asked me, she noticed that I'm not fearful anymore. The only thing I'm fearful of is, honestly, God. There's nothing else that I'm really afraid of in this world. Yeah, like, like, I gotta say him.
You gonna go test you at work?
Yeah, he said, "You ain't afraid of me, bro?" I was like, "Nah, bro."
Your whole foot falls down like, oh, sorry.
Chill, because he get in my life in an instant, bro. Chill.
Like your mom to come out of nowhere. I told you.
Yeah, what you say? What? What was I saying? Yeah, it was don't live your life in fear, because then you limit your capabilities or something, or you limit your possibilities. Something like that. I think I'm gonna have to word it differently and post it, but it was something about don't live in fear because you get to limit yourself. You're fearful of giving presentations, and if you don't give this certain presentation, you won't be promoted as, CFO, or you're scared to run track, and if you're scared to run this track, and if you do run the track, you win a gold medal, right? Your fear is like holding you back from being great. So that's the purpose of that quote, but I have to post it. I totally forgot. I've been busy as soon as I woke up, cooking and stuff. So I said to Instagram, and I gave quotes. I think that was it for me today. I've been on this thing for about an hour and a half now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just me babbling. But I low-key needed an outlet just to express, things that a lot of people are going through. And I wanted to give my opinion. Hopefully it helps. My opinion on relationships and also motivation, inspiration, to get guys up and out, go work, focus on your body, yourself, your mind, and get out there. And I'm gonna be out there. Give me 2 weeks. I'm being back in the park. Shit. Give me 2 weeks, yo. Dang, can't wait. Yeah, that's pretty much it I want to speak for today. How about you, Zeke?
About something what?
How'd you think this topic was relationship and also at the end motivation / inspiration?
Yeah. Motivation is always gonna be something people need because
Right.
things happen every day. Like it is what it is. It's one of those statements that's true. You just gotta learn how to blow those, and some people just need somebody outside voice to hear it. And sometimes it might be you, sometimes it might be somebody else's. You never know. And in relationships, we've been trying. Humans are relationships, or relationships are human things. We need those. So yeah. And I'm not an expert or anything. I just know how people roll, and know how people operate.
All right.
That brings another episode of the Let's Get Podcast to a close. Again, I'd like to thank my friend Simeon for joining the podcast. For next week, I have my friend Dignos to speak about teaching and growing up. Hope you continue to have a nice day, and hope to see you there.